Today we give you 11 mysterious ghost pictures you need to have seen. Let's go!
Number 11. CORROBOREE Rock Ghost. This picture was taken in 1995 by a vicar near the CORROBOREE Rock in Australia. It shows a nearly see-through figure in white clothing, seemingly holding something in its hand. After the picture was released, various theories turned up on the internet. The ghost-like figure is either a time traveler, a real ghost, or simply an optical illusion, a result of light-shadow relations in that area. Experts still can't agree what or who this figure is.
Number 10. The Ghost of the Decabel Hotel. Authorities advise you not to check into this hotel in Romania. Supposedly, the reason for this is the ghost who wanders around hallways and stairways of the old hotel since 150 years. The hotel was closed because it apparently needed renovation work, but in fact it is haunted. It was only in 2008 when somebody managed to get the ghost on camera. The photo shows the silhouette of a female figure in a white robe. Number 9. Madonna from Bachelor's Grave. This picture was taken in 1991 at the graveyard Bachelor's Grove. This small graveyard is supposed to be haunted. Indeed, this graveyard belongs to one of the places with the highest paranormal activity near Chicago. This photo proves it. On the photo, you can clearly see a ghost of a woman sitting on a gravestone. The photographer assured that the ghost wasn't visible when he took the picture and that it only appeared after the negatives were developed. Number 8. The Ghost of Lord Combermere. Can this really only be a camera effect? And in fact, a living person sitting in the chair? Or is it truly the ghost of Lord Combermere? This picture shows the Combermere Abbey Library in 1891. Ghost whisperers are sure the man in the chair is the ghost of Lord Combermere. Lord Combermere was the commander of a cavalry. He died in 1891 when he was hit by a horse cart. The weird thing about this picture is that it was taken whilst the commander was being buried. Number 7. Ghost Baby Graveyard. In the year of 1946, a woman named Mrs. Andrews visited the grave of her late 17-year-old daughter in Queensland, Australia. The daughter Joyce died a year before, so in 1945. When Mrs. Andrews took the picture, she didn't notice anything strange at the grave of her daughter until she developed the picture and saw that the ghost of a young child was sitting on the grave at the time she took the photo. Mrs. Andrews didn't know the identity of this small child. At the end of the 90s, Tony Healy took a closer look at the case, and his research showed that the daughter's grave was near to the grave of two very young girls. Number 6. The Ghost in Flames. On the 19th of November 1995, a fire destroyed the entire interior of the Wem Town Hall in Shropshire in England. The fire of the Wem Town Hall is so famous because the amateur photographer Tony O'Reilly took a black and white picture of the burning building that shows a little girl standing in the flames. Neither O'Reilly nor the fire brigade saw such a figure in the flames. It sparked an international debate. Locals say that the photo shows the ghost of a young girl called Jane Churn, who was responsible for a fire in the same village in 1677. Others say it's fake. However, Tony O'Reilly has defended himself against the claims and assures that this photo wasn't tampered with.
Number 5. Boothill Cemetery Ghost. This picture was discussed a lot in 1996. It shows Ike Clanton, a US-American actor and poet, who's posing in front of the Boothill Cemetery in Arizona. It was only after the picture was developed when Clanton noticed the unwanted intruder on the photo. If you look at the background closely, you'll see a man with a hat in the field. The clothing is similar to the ones from the Wild West. It seems as though the mysterious figure is rising from its grave. We don't know anything more about this picture today.
Number 4. Granddad's Ghost. On a picnic day in the old people's home, the family of the old lady, seen here, came to visit her. Several pictures were taken that day, for example this portrait that shows the old woman with a bald man in the background. The family only realized this on Christmas 3 years later. The granddad couldn't be seen when the picture was taken. Number 3. The Ghost of Freddie Jackson. This photo is one of the most discussed ghost pictures. At first glance, you don't notice anything unusual when you look at the faces in the picture of this military unit. If you look closer, you'll see it. The face of Freddie Jackson's ghost can be seen behind one of his comrades. Those who knew him have no doubt that this ghostly figure must be the comrade Freddie Jackson. The soldier Freddie Jackson died only 2 days before this group picture was taken. Number 2. The Brown Lady Ghost. The Brown Lady is supposed to be the ghost of Lady Dorothy Walpole, who lived in Rainham Hall in Norfolk in England from 1686 to 1726 and still haunts the mansion. The picture that supposedly shows the ghost in the staircase of Rainham Hall was taken in 1936 and is one of the most famous ghost pictures ever taken. According to legend, Lady Dorothy Walpole was locked up in one of her rooms in the mansion until she died, after her jealous husband Charles accused her of cheating on him. Apparently, Lady Dorothy Walpole wanders around the building post-mortem. And today's number 1, the ghost of Hampton Court. In 2003, the security cameras took this picture, the moment where a door of Hampton Court Palace in London opens and a thin, skeleton-like woman comes out. When the door opened, the fire alarm was activated. Several watchmen quickly hurried to the site where the fire alarm was activated, but when they arrived, no one was there. The weirdest thing is that the door was closed when they arrived, and not open like it was in the camera. Rumour has it that the ghostly figure was one of Henry VIII's beheaded wives who returned. If you want to see more of these mysterious videos, just give us a thumbs up. That's it for today. See you next time. Bye.